Morning. Hello and welcome to my daily vlog. Today, fingers crossed, we're going to get the drill on and get some stuff seeded. I think seed has turned up, although I'll have to check that actually. But yeah, so let's get that out of the shed and make sure it still all works. Right, we'll get the shed opened up. We can get some machines out then. So we're blasting some straw out. Keeping everybody bedded down first, because we need to look after these guys because these pay the bills. And then we can go out and play on tractors a little bit later. So I think this is the seed that I'm putting on. Suppose we've got to mix it. New Zealand, United Kingdom. Right, I've got a feed bucket. I think we can mix that seed in that. Right, I'm gonna head round here in the spaceship and we've shifted its new tyres out the way, which my dad don't want to put on yet, and we'll get this drill put on, new to us last year. I've got to mix all this. I'm going to do it in the auger bucket. This is the plan. There's about 4 or 5 different things to go in. All static, keeping them against the wall of the bag. Equally distant. Science for you there. There we go. We're mixing it all up. The MX feed bucket coming in handy for a multitude of different jobs. Although it does leak a little bit of seed out the back. It's not really designed for it, so we can let it off. That's making a right job. Now I've got the box in, I've got to try and remember how to calibrate this thing. Which will be interesting. Need to get my GPS on as well. Right, so I'm putting my seed bag on there. Then hopefully when we press the button, it should auger out a bit that we can tuck back in the tank, and then we'll get out the stuff that we need. So here we go. We'll auger that out now, and then we'll have to sweep it out probably, because there'll be a little bit of residue left in the bottom. That's it. Drilling will commence in a little bit of time. Fingers crossed. There's the beast from behind. So we're getting fault in metering unit, so we can't do anything. But I've rung Ben at Ripon and he's getting back to me straight away because he's a good kid and he does get it sorted. There is a little bit of a click. See it there? No. I'm not quite sure what that is. Yeah, slide shut, and now it is running without the click. This bit may just be the reason why it's not working. I don't know. All that messing about, and the blooming thing wasn't plugged in. It wasn't plugged in. It's completely operator error. But I just going through diagnostics, I'm thinking nothing's coming up here. And then yeah, this big grey wire that actually connects everything wasn't plugged in. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose I did throw an error up saying that you can't put errors up for stupidity. That's what you can't do. So that's what that is. Anyway, we should, fingers crossed, be right now. Right, so we've got it. Tip that back in there. Put this little bag away. Quite handy, it goes in this closable container. Right, let's get rocking and rolling. We'll go up and do the little piece first, and then if I have to modify, I forgot the blooming GPS for the roof. That is a massive pain with these John Deeres. Taking these on and off because people nick them that often just makes it so uneasy. Like, it's just not. Things like technology, right? It needs to be easy for people to adopt it and to embrace it. And don't get me wrong, it's easy when it's on, but you need to be able to just not have to climb up every time and install it because somebody might nick it because it's that easy to remove. So, I mean, I think they will sort out something eventually so that this is not the case. But yeah, I think making them movable is not the way. I mean, all that could be put under the seat, and the receiver is actually so small to go to the satellites that could be put on the top. If you look at my one that we built, that I built on the 6.9, it's so small. Oh, there's just a lot of like brains inside this bit, which I would have said doesn't need to be on the roof. Probably not the best video to put this in, because I've just literally not plugged in the back of the Kuhn drill. But yeah, that's my 2 pence on that. Whether someone should listen to what I've got to say is a different matter. Right, so we've got going up the track, and now I've got to remember just how to work the drill when I get up here. Guaranteed I'm going to forget something. Also need to make sure it's set up right, so we just want to be covering the seed, don't want to be putting it in really deep, just want to be covering it. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of getting in, getting out, and also we're not going in, we're just going to go directly into the stubble because we don't want to be spending a lot of money putting this in. Just wants to be in, established. It's not like it's a crop that we need to yield like fantastically, it's just for the birds to eat. So it just needs to go and grow. That's it. As long as it grows and it establishes, we're all right. But that's on me with the drill, getting it right and getting it just in. So basically, that over there, the other side of the half pipe is going to be put in with this SFI mix. It's difficult to get over there with the combine. It's oh yes. They want to go on the floor, I think. Yeah, it's difficult to get in there with the combine. It doesn't grow very well. We might as well just put it in for the birds. It'll work for the local shoot that's on here, and it'll work for the wildlife. So we're going to do that. Put that in with the SFI winter bird mix feed thing. What I'm doing first of all is we're going to go down here with no seed coming on. Just try and level this out. We want to try and make a good job of it, really. And then I'll put the seed on in a bit when I've got it somewhat like. I'm actually surprised at what a decent job it's making of it. Let's see if we can find any wheat or barley. I can find one of those little seeds there. Some barley, maybe. I'm thinking about putting it in a bit deep. Is my only. Some wheat there, look. What that could be from. I'd rather find some barley, because then I know that it's not just come from behind the combine sort of thing. Gosh, it's hard to find it in here. It's that much of a mess. Yeah, it's doing a good enough job, I think. Oh, you can see the seeds there. Then when the following errors come, they're just knocking a bit of soil on top. So I'm quite happy with that, how it's set up. Good. Look at me, eh? Direct drilling. Aren't we regenerative here on the farm? If it's going in, I mean, if we were planning it for a wheat crop or a barley crop. I'm not quite sure what sort of job this is going to do, but for what it is what it is. Tell you what I have done, I've just run it through this gully, and there were some nettles and stuff, but it smashed through them. Looks like we picked a bit of band up and crap on there, so I'll have to get that out before I go to the next field, but yeah, done something. Right, we'll head back to the farm, pick up some keys, and I also need to get some barbed wire off that's wrapped around one of the bits on the power. Should be nice. Well, just got all that out with a little help from my friend, and now it's just started raining. Well, this stuff we put in might get some moisture. Well, let's try it. Look at this. Conkers are falling. And we're down here. And what we put maize in, there's a field in the bottom that often floods. It's a good, to be fair, it's good ground. It is really good soil, but it's just that catchy as to whether you get a crop or you don't get a crop because of the chance of it being wet. We thought, you know what, we'll put this winter bird feed down here. This year we got away with it, others we don't. You know what, this is going in really nice. Right, I just want to look how we're doing here. We're definitely pulling up the soil. You can see it's still loose anyway. We're getting it in the ground. We can't see anything covered, which is good. We're looking here. Hopefully, you can see the wheat there. So it's just covered. Maybe in a couple of centimetres, which is what we want. We don't want the birds to eat it, we want it to actually grow. We don't want it to be in too deep. I think that's where we want it. I'm happy with that. Just look what that's working up like. Right. And this is, you know, it's winter bird feed. That's the amount of compaction that we've got. I'm here thinking, like, to put the first wheat in, do we need to go through with anything? Like, do I just do exactly the same for the first wheat, or am I just being a bit silly? But there's no compaction being on the field. The weight of the rain's not compacted it. We've not got any ruts. It's been ploughed already once this year. Do I put the tri-till through it, or do we just save that cost altogether and just come through with a combi drill and put first wheat in? Or is that just a complete no-no? I've never done that before, so I'm putting it out there really for anybody who's watching, just to say, no, that's a stupid idea, Joe, or that might work. I think my dad might think it's a stupid idea, but I don't know. Maybe it might be worth just trialling it. Well, here it goes. It's just about done. A few little triangles to take out, and this field's finished. It's a testament to this drill, really, just how easy the maize stalks flow through it. There's a lot of trash to deal with them things. It's just, yeah, just managing it. So in this area here, it's where there's been a lot of compaction, a lot of driving traffic. Look at that. I'm burying my boot in the amount of till that's there. So I think there's enough there worked up with the power arrow to make this work. or we just come in with the tri-till and just take out these like heavily trafficked areas and just do the rest with the combi. Sally's pit's getting its first rain, and we're just about wrapping the day up here. I did almost think I ought to go out with the digger and do a little bit of ditching that we've got to be done, but it's probably knocking on a bit too late for thinking about that, especially with this rain coming. It's alright when it's dry, you seem to push on a bit more, but I don't fancy just getting it on trailer and off trailer too many times really when it's chucking it down. Right, we're getting machines put away in the shed now. Noah's on it with that. Jobs are good, and everything in the toy box. So that is about it from us today. So if you've enjoyed seeing what we got up to on the farm, if you've got any comments on my sort of different idea, I suppose, for us anyway, of maybe going just directly in with the power combination, then please let me know your opinions, thoughts and experiences, because that's what this is all about. This is the great thing about doing these videos, is people will tell me if something's a bad idea, which is good, because then it, you know, gets me thinking a bit more, and yeah, that's what it's all about, I suppose, isn't it? Like trying to share some ideas and think about things in different ways. And if you are that sort of person, then you should be part of Future Farmers of Yorkshire, which we share a lot of the stuff on the channel, and it's free to join, and they do like 3 main events throughout the year. But yeah, I'm doing something with them actually next week. We've got a meeting up at the Yorkshire Showground, so that's why it's got on my brain today. But some good things coming up, and if you're not a member, then you'll not find out in the email. So I'll put a link in the description below on how you become a member. Like I say, it's free, and they do provide some fantastic training, mentorship, events, and even bursaries for you to go and see some of the big highlights in the agricultural calendar. So right, I'm going to leave it at that. That's my little plug for Future Farmers, and it's a charity, by the way. It's not like anything like that. It is a charity. It's all charity funded, and part of the Yorkshire Agricultural Society. Right, thank you very much anyway, and we will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.